With another one, man. So the internet been going crazy, right? I know everybody seen this guy Gucci3rdleg or some shit. Um, he giving females the clappers. You feel me? Something they can't get rid of. It's crazy. Man, that shit. All I can say is, man, it's crazy, man. Um, I pray for the people, man, because they say it's a lot of females. He was fucking a lot of females. But Adin Ross and Act got one of the females, one of the victims on their stream, and she goes into detail. So shit, I wanna hear the detail. Know y'all probably do. Talking about before the scene, some shit he was scratching, he was adjusting himself and this and that. She goes into how she was feeling, bleeding, all type of weird, crazy stuff. But we finna get into this crazy story, man. Uh, I forgot what they call it. As what is it? H some the clappers. What I'm talking about? Herpes. Let's gonna get into this shit though. He funny. He could get a whole community that shit. He snap. But that goes to show you, motherfuckers don't care about health. So shit. We finna get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Felt like I knew what his angle was gonna be, and I think he's doing the angle. Hey, listen, the girl that came out and said this, I don't know if she thought about it. I don't know if this is Danae joining now, but she had to realize the dude is not gonna come on here and be like, "Yo, of course I gave it to her." If anything, he was gonna be like, "That nasty bitch got it from somebody else. I might be a victim." So again, you know, and this was the only part I wanted to ask. I'm not a journalist in that sense, but ask some question because I think he was going to spin the public with them not knowing about like HSV2 in the sense of, yeah, you could seemingly not have it, but have it. You get what I'm saying? And because he came on here saying that he had a 2023 test.
This is her
HSV1,
exposing him.
And he's like, well, everybody got like a cold sore. No, we're talking about genital herpes. So
expose his ass. Oh, bro, expose his ass.
So
correct.
Just like the female.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Danae, how are you?
I'm actually more than great now, actually. Thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful. You guys don't understand how much this has helped me with my situation. So I just want to express admiration. I know academics, you may not like OnlyFans models, but you are doing an amazing thing for us. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get emotional on here. I just want to state facts.
Okay.
And else.
100%. And
man, she just said academics doing something good for the OnlyFans community.
Yeah, the ones that ain't making nothing good is them.
The ones, man, everybody's sick. I don't, man. Hey, whatever he's doing for years, hey, shout out to y'all. I hope he giving y'all ass a doctor.
And again, it only makes sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides, and I don't know. Were you being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in the same circumstance as me, and they just haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full-fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop videos and proof and everything like that. So it's just like, I literally can't express my gratitude enough, you guys. Like, yeah.
So talk us through. Hold on. Talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know because obviously, tomorrow his results come out, and
Hey, here we go, y'all. She finna go into the details what I was just talking about. This shit's so creeped out. I heard a little of it, but I had to get this content out, man. Let's listen.
yeah. So I want to know, like, from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story for everyone that doesn't know. Go ahead.
Oh, as far as the story with Gucci goes, basically, as many people know, Danae Frost gave me the opportunity to go on his show, and there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Danae? So me and Danae did have sex, protected while we were on his show in November of 2020.
Damn. So if y'all don't know who Danae is that look black guy. I forgot who he be with. He used to I think he used to be with Adin Ross, and I think he used to be with Kai. God used to be with Kai AMP them with all them females. Man, that's crazy. She said even he hit.
3. I contracted HSV2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date so I can have that exact receipt for you.
Damn.
Right?
This year.
The last time me and him had vaginal sex was November of 2023. So he does not have HSV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Yes.
Okay. And when did you guys have oral sex?
June.
Okay. A few months ago. Okay.
Hey man, so again,
such a pretty girl with a nasty mouth.
That's kind of have to be given to like the mass audience who just don't know. This is a lot of taboo stuff. So you said you contracted it from your knowledge in February. How do you,
mommy's little girl?
You prove, or how would you be able to prove when you contracted it? Because from my understanding of that virus is that someone may have it for a unlimited amount of time, but might only know once they have an outbreak. So how did you know that you contracted it at that time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and the symptoms presented itself at that time that you then went to the urgent care and got tested?
Okay. So with collaborating with Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with. A friend of mine, whenever I was in high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions, but it looked nothing like his. It was brand new. It was not a healed sore or nothing. He was the first person I've ever had sex with that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time that
how you see that and still go along?
She still something man deeper.
How you see that on the private part and still go along with it? I don't get this shit. Man, high school, man, they was teaching you this about. I don't know about today, but when I was in high school, the health, they was teaching us about this shit, boy.
That's the problem. They ain't teaching them no more.
Big bumps on the coochie, on the penis, all that. You're not healthy. You not. So this young lady see this shit and still go head first, like she jumping in the fucking pool.
I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I split it open. It started bleeding and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked him what it was on his penis. No, I did not ask him the first time we had sex what it was on him. But
What?
it was his job as a person who knows,
Bitch
and I don't care what you say, Gucci. Like,
Bitch,
respectfully,
no,
you know that you lie.
What?
that ain't it.
She told on herself. You sent that shit on that man cock and still did it. That's not it.
She's sick.
Unless you was at Diddy party and you was drugged up. But you seen that shit, you probably was sober and everything. You seen that shit. Damn. For all my Onlyfans people, man, who Gucci3rdleg had, man. And they say motherfuckers, rappers be fucking these females.
You be flying them out.
Flying them out, all type of shit, man. Man, I know that whole community breaking down right now. But I'm gonna finish. Let me just do this real fast.
You have went over, ran yourself in circles on the stream all night. I need.
Could we go through that portion, because he said you were aware of the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos, you said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft, and he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to all that, man?
Yeah.
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th.
Did you notice it?
Laying in bed.
Did you notice it?
Huh?
Did you notice?
I did. Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first professional collab.
Damn.
The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
What did you think it was?
So she been on the internet watching this man forever, talking about she fantasizing. If you fantasize this motherfucker, you should know everything about him.
She basically wanted to fuck him, so she ain't give a fuck that he had a bump or nothing. Like, we're fucking because I want her.
And that shit's sad. When you fantasize, motherfucker, you should know everything about him. You jumping head first into the pool. You bound to drown.
The fucking man.
Because you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
Come on now.
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. So what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things. You know?
What the fuck?
I didn't know what it was. What that was on his day.
Man, what? She said that shit turned into 3 different things. Man, this nigga got an alien cop. She said that shit turned into 3 different things. Man, no. Man, I ain't never heard no shit like this. Let me take it back, man. Man, what?
It changed. What it was the first process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first professional collab. The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
What did you think it was? Because you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. So what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into three different things. You know,
Damn.
I didn't know what it was,
Damn.
what that was on his dick. At first, it was just one little circle, and you can see in the pictures that I posted in that black outfit, you can see that the lesion looked like one little scab. If you scroll over with me in the pink dress, that was the day, February 14th, the day that I asked. You can see that the lesion turned into three separate placements. I have to,
Just asking for clarification. So when I was listening to him, and maybe I don't know if Aiden got a different conception of what he was saying. So this, you said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this was over several days.
Yes,
How many days?
I filmed the first day. We filmed three sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit, and then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets, and then we filmed another set in the same B&B with red. We filmed three sets that day. That day, he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him, and I agreed. I packed up my bags, I packed up my Airbnb, and I literally flew out there. And there, we filmed two sets. Three, actually. One was one in the red set. Another one was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while we were drunk.
A threesome.
And it was
Man.
in Houston that you
So
said
there's somebody else too.
A threesome.
Oh my God.
They spreading the clappers, man. Man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Rich and Famous News, man. You ain't gotta be rich to be famous. But hey, these motherfuckers is crazy. A threesome. So yeah, I imagine there's all type of orgies and foursomes and fivesomes and tensomes and oh man.
hey, your penis looked like this the first night, but now you're noticing some difference. That's what you're saying, right?
That's not exactly what I said. No,
Okay.
That's not how it went. I literally, whenever I was laying there, I noticed, because over time, I noticed that he was like messing with himself. Right? I noticed that he would like put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching it.
So he was
And
itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch it.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore. So I asked him, I was like, hey, what is that on your dick? I didn't say, oh, it changed over time. No. I just said, what is that on your dick? He said, oh, I cut myself while shaving. I said, oh, that's crazy. But Aiden, I completely believe you whenever you say that you get hair on your dick. I have an ex that had hair on his dick. So whenever I heard him, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his dick before. And I know it's very rare because I've had numerous sexual partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible.
Alright, I'm putting my 2 cents in. Never in my whole 37 years heard no shit like that. I know shaving your pubic hairs, yeah, but shaving your dick. So sometimes we men sometimes motherfuckers get cuts from shaving and shit. So shaving your dick, and that shit hurt. Hair bumps grow, that shit hurt. So I want to know if you got any cuts on your dick, how is you fucking? That's an open wound. That shit burning. That shit hurting. The shit hurt. Even if you get a hair bump on your face or anything, that shit hurts. So, and y'all shooting porn scenes, hour, 2 hours on bro grade, boy. How? I don't get it. He can't be human.
and you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it. It's
That's
real.
why. But that's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
The biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're like, you're thinking like, oh, there's no way because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca,
19,
the person that you brought up here, I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that he had herpes. She was there the night before I linked up with him. If we compare dates, she was there the night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before. But she was in that range.
Wait.
She was there, and
do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
he had sex with her while he had that outbreak, but she didn't see it. She told me herself she didn't see it.
Okay.
Even when we spoke about it, and I showed her the videos, she actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, "Oh my gosh, what the fuck?" She even confirmed to me, "Yeah, that looks like herpes." That's why she's not going to sit up here and say, "I don't think he has herpes." She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened to me.
Do you think she got paid off, or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really a can of paint. This was just somebody that I wanted to let aware because she was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous porn stars. I met some porn stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily...
Hold on. So you telling me you know you caught this shit and you still out here meeting porn stars? Man, I don't mean to laugh, man, but oh Jesus Christ. You knew you had this shit. You going to meet porn stars instead of doctors? Yeah, y'all cut very different. Listen, motherfucker hear some shit about that. I don't want to see a porn star. I don't want to see none of y'all ass, boy.
She was still looking to make a...
Oh, what? Crazy. Man, losing your mind, your priorities is definitely fucked up. Definitely. Let's get back to it.
A secret amongst the porn community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you, I did tell. I told as many people as I could. It just didn't get far enough.
Got it.
Damn.
Hey, I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it. Who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already? Because we all know how the virus presents itself. Mm-hmm. I think the question here also becomes, because I have a theory that and that's why I asked him, I said, how many people you think are in this industry, especially of OnlyFans, that you think might have the virus, that might just be selected to say, hey, okay, Danae wants to shoot with me, I'm having an outbreak, I'm gonna just tell her next week when I'm good, or 2 weeks, whatever the timing is. I feel like, you're the most vocal person that's out there, and here's a question. Why did you out it? And do you think that there are people that are being silent because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like, yeah, he gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low because I'm still gonna be able to work. Now, when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it was built up over time. Whenever I first contracted the virus, I really did want to speak out, but because of the people around me, the people I was messing with and everything like that, they didn't want, like what's going on right now, they didn't want the world to think they had herpes too, because I had herpes. So I was really saving other people's asses that I was around. And also, I was also way too afraid to just come out because OnlyFans is my main source of income. I am the breadwinner in my family. Even
Let me speak on that. Let me put my 2 cents in. your only source of income, Onlyfans. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with getting a real job. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
They prefer to go through these.
But fucking with your health, man, y'all dangerous. Too dangerous.
At 19, 20 years old, I was still the breadwinner in my family. My mom was being assisted and everything like that. I didn't just feel comfortable going out and saying, oh yeah, I had herpes. Victims of sexual assault, victims of things like this don't just come out blatantly immediately. Even then, even whenever I wanted to, didn't mean that I was going to go and do it.
So
it was just something in my heart that I knew that I wanted to do.
So you speaking up now, what's changed, right? Obviously, the whole world is. You're not. By the way, I want to let you know it's very. I'm gonna let you speak on what you want to speak on. Actually, no. Matter of fact, I'll hold my thought. You tell me what you're just about to say. Go ahead.
Okay, so about a month ago, the only other man that I publicly had unprotected sex with after I caught herpes, at Touch Money V, he does not have herpes either. He called me and he was like, I need to let you know something that's been weighing on me. There's another girl saying that Gucci gave her herpes, but she's not going to come out and say it. It's this white girl, and I don't necessarily want to say her name. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy because that is her story and what she wants to tell. But there were rumors that he already gave somebody else herpes, right?
So
and so I was like, oh my
gosh.
So I was right. Because whenever I first caught it, I was like, what if he's doing it to a ton of people? And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some porn star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed that she quit OnlyFans after working with him. That's another thing that I noticed. And then he posted a collaboration with a girl that I was mutually associated with online. She was another girl that I was afraid possibly got exposed to HSV2. And at that time, it was to the point where it was like, I felt like if I found out another girl caught it after me, it would destroy me. And if I'm being honest, it has happened. And there are people that they know that it was him. But as far as their careers, they're not willing to jeopardize their reputation. They're not willing to change their career right now. They don't want the hate that's going on because I'm sure everybody is watching what's going on. How people are talking about me and my situation. These girls don't want to be publicly humiliated. There are other women that are too afraid to speak up. And eventually, after this live stream, I have a really good feeling that they might come out and say what they need to say. But
that shit's sad.
That's basically why.
Real quick, how many girls would you say that have associated themselves with Gucci that you think may have it?
That I think, or that I know so far.
That you know so far.
Both.
Well, allegedly no, whatever. Because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him and tested positive after they collabed with him, all of which are on the fence about pressing charges. But I want to say something, and I want to show something real quick, just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or clear whenever this happened. So I'm going to log in because this man, for some reason, didn't want to show himself logging in.
Damn.
Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But if you do your research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a second.
She exposed it.
But I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual. Okay. I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for.
Okay.
So working. Hold on, give me a second. It's literally loading.
Sure.
I don't know what this is being crazy. But
Someone said, can you ask about the Melt situation? Did you, because I know who Melt is. Is that somebody that you had sex with not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?
Well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry for some reason.
Okay.
I'm not really sure why.
So I wanted to, you and
hold on. She got it right here. Let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3-1
before we see it. Yep.
View.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV 1 and 2. I was still negative.
Got it.
For both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, boo. Respectfully.
But how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than like one of these industry standard? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's going to have to share his results rather than something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard. What's your thoughts about that?
My thoughts is he's been literally documented as a liar. Like there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces. So I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore I will ever believe unless I, one, have proof from not only him, but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life. Nothing. That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth. I know that I it from
Danae, are you going to continue to be doing OnlyFans and content like that, to that matter? Are you going to continue to do so even though?
So basically, she's saying it, but they don't even know. They trying to see if the man testing and all, but they should know motherfuckers porn stars. They should know all this shit before motherfuckers react with each other. But man, what y'all think? This shit crazy. I don't know, man.
So you tested positive for HSV2. I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money V a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual collaboration in a couple months. I do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up, and I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind because it has caused some trauma in my life. And I also...
Can I ask you about that last collab? You said the last collab with Touch Money V. That was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this," or did you not know yet?
Oh, yes,
and he was okay with it.
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling people. By the time that I came in contact with Touch Money V, he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him that I caught HSV2 from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, "But I have a couple questions." I didn't even tell him about my HSV2 diagnosis. He asked me, "Hey, I heard this. Is this true?" And I told him yes. And then afterwards, he still decided like he wanted to still collaborate.
Come, man.
This fucking nasty,
man.
So much clean pussy, man.
I think that I don't know if a motherfucker lying or what. She gotta show receipts. She gotta show them taxes.
Yeah.
Because no, man, I don't think. No, come on now. If a motherfucker know you got this shit, a motherfucker just ain't gonna hit you up and still gonna wanna fuck you and this and that. That don't even make sense. But shit, hey, nowadays, motherfuckers.
Yeah, motherfuckers be having weird fetishes and shit. You never know.
That shit crazy.
He was completely aware. I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if she doesn't have an outbreak or is about to get an outbreak, the chances of you catching HSV2 is low. It's actually down to 10%. Even if if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
Got you. Sorry, I just have one question here. What is the situation regarding the Matt situation? Who's Matt, and what's the situation regarding Matt?
Who's Matt?
So much plug types. Something about he ate your ass.
Oh, you're talking about Matt. Okay.
Oh.
Literally, he literally ate my ass in January or February before I collabed with Gucci. I never had sex with Melt again. I never even seen Melt again after I freaking collabed with Gucci. He is completely in the clear of HSV. He's literally just talking about how I got karma for telling people that he ate my ass. I have the girl that you guys were also addressing earlier about her being a content creator, or he said that it was a collaboration. She's calling me right now. Can I answer?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so basically I'm on stream right now. Do you want to defend yourself or do you want to say anything? They can hear you, just a warning. Well, they don't know who I am though, right? No, I'm not gonna. They only know.
Zero accounting software helped put me on the right path. It's easy to find your numbers all in one place and get
your.
Yeah, but she calling people. She calling around, man. Hey, if y'all want to go see the full screen, this on editing. Doing big act shit. They tweaking and shit, but I just had to put my 2 cents in. You know, this shit crazy to me, man. When it comes to sexual health, man, motherfuckers, I don't know. Yeah, they different nowadays. But y'all already know, man. Rich and famous news. Your boy, More Money. I'll be back with some more crazy content. So I'm gonna see you in a minute. Rich and famous news.